Hello everybody, hope you guys are having a good Friday. Two or three things that we're going to talk about in today's video is there going to really be a trough in the East Coast. It'll bring colder weather between the 11th and the 15th. Is there going to be a tropical system develop in the Gulf Coast? And today's thunderstorm activity. Well, first of all, we'll start talking about that cold spell that we've been looking at for a long time between July 11th and 15th. It had been looking like a trough would develop in the East Coast. It could drop the temperatures down as much as 6 degrees below normal for July, but that may or may not happen depending on whether the European model's suggestion of a tropical system is correct. This was from last night's European model and from the OOZ run, and as you can see down there in the Gulf, it shows a tropical system develop, and by the 14th coming up into the United States and then on up the coast by the 15th. Now this is just one model, but something we just have to look at and keep attention to see if anything like that would develop. And if that would happen, then that trough would not happen in the East Coast, bringing cooler temperatures, and you'd see remnants of this system affect our weather here on the East Coast, and as a form of rain and storms and such. The next thing that I want to talk about is today's thunderstorm outlook. This is 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you're in the blue area, that is the best chance at that time frame to have thunderstorm development. This is from 8 to midnight, and you see it switches east a little bit. See, from the other image to this image, it switches east. And you'll see here on this GEF future radar that I made, this is ranging from noon till 9 o'clock at night today for your July the 5th, and you can tell that the cells are kind of heavy on the Virginia side there of the Blue Ridge Mountains, which kind of makes sense when you see the storm development in those other images that I showed you. Now, just like any other day that we've had this week, not everybody will see rain every day. It won't rain all day. For example, at my house, the last 3 days, it has not rained, thankfully, but I've heard thunder every day. So there has been systems near me, but has never went and developed over top of my location. There's been many people that's had that, but as we seen yesterday, there were several flash flooding problems and severe thunderstorms and warnings given. So any given area could see this, but as I said, that chain up through the mountains and then across to the Blue Ridge, you can see here on this GIF that I created that it's kind of a lot of more cells development there, which is what I was showing you right here, being in the earlier part of the afternoon and then later on that evening, and you can see how it goes to the eastern side of the mountains. That's all I have for today. Appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel if you haven't.